Does it work? Don't I look like a sex doll?
Oh yeah.
So who cares? Why not do your own thing and let them say what they want?
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Friday Night Mail, the weekly show where I say how much I fucking appreciate you guys, open your mail, answer your questions, and give some shit away, which happens to be a measly $25 Amazon gift card at the moment. We also announced last week's winner of the giveaway. His name is Nick M, a familiar face. Congratulations, Nick M. You're a fucking badass. I hope you buy something super useful with your gift card. If you guys want to sign up for this week's giveaway, link as always is in the description. I today decided to go full Barbie sex doll because I just haven't done it in a while. It's like one of my favorite looks. Does it work? Don't I look like a sex doll? Anyway, since I have only two things to open today, this box and this envelope, which totally could be spam or something, I decided to take more of you guys' questions, so I took about 6 or 7. We're gonna answer them right here today and have a little fun chatting. Also, I'm wearing a fucking onesie, so we can show that off at the end of the video. Question number 1 is from Tau68. Question: just how good does a good fuck if a good fuck does fuck good? Love Eddie, or dash Eddie. I always put dash as love. Well, I think the value of how good a good fuck would fuck if it did fuck good is 42. Out of what number, you ask? No idea. All of them. Gotta turn this sideways. These letters are small. Next question is from Elijah Plummer. Question: can we see you without makeup? Yes, you can see me without makeup almost every day on my Instagram story. I also post random Instagram posts. I posted something yesterday because it was National Black Cat Appreciation Day for Eve, and it was a picture of me and Eve and I had no makeup on. Also, back when Fan Service Friday was on YouTube and not Patreon, I did do a Fan Service Friday with no makeup. It was like a lip tease. And I'm pretty much very open to not having makeup on, but I strongly prefer to be glammed up all the time. I do it even when I don't have anything to film or do in the day. It's just fun. And I feel like it speaks to who I am on the inside more. Second part of your question: what advice do you have for transgenders, male to female since you're a girl, and get Jay to give tips for female to male? I feel like the only tips that transgenders need might be from other transgenders. I'm a person who's not really into identity politics. I feel like every single person of every specified gender has a very different experience, very different personality, and you shouldn't rely so heavily on your gender to explain who you are as an individual. So if you're asking for just general girl tips for someone who hasn't been a girl or isn't good at being a girl, isn't that kind of saying that a male to female transgender doesn't already feel like a girl? If these people are willing to go through crazy surgeries in order to reassign their entire body to look more like the other gender, the other sex, I think they know in their head well enough what it's like to be a girl because they already feel like a girl. As for Jay's advice.
Jay, what is your advice for female to male transgenders?
What?
Next question is from Super Saiyan Batman. What is your stance with all this gender bullshit lately? I want to hear your opinion knowing you are a feminist. I am not against feminism, I just don't like all the gender BS. By the way, I identify as a tri-binary Ligacausin toaster mango, so respect me. And I replied with, I'm not a feminist. Actually, on Sunday, in 2 days from now, my video entitled Why I'm Not a Feminist goes live on this channel, so look out for that. But yeah, all this gender bullshit is bullshit to me as well. I have very strong conflicting opinions because personally, I think your gender identity doesn't really matter. It's just kind of a thing you put down on a piece of paper based on your biological sex. And it's mostly just so people can identify you if you're going through the airport or so doctors can treat you accordingly. Other than that, it doesn't really fucking matter to me. I could wake up tomorrow and be a boy and I would start my journey on being a roided out bodybuilder because that's my male ideal. I would have the same interests, the same likes and dislikes. I would probably put on makeup from time to time. My point being, my gender doesn't really change who I am, so it's kinda crazy to try to put myself in the shoes of someone who cares about labels, cares about their gender, or possibly has gender dysmorphia. On the flip side, if someone wants to be called a zir or a zer or some weird gender, some 3rd, 4th, 5th, 65th gender, I'm probably not gonna go along with that illusion. You are free to call yourself whatever you want, and within your circle you are free to ask them to do so, but I'm also free to not comply with that, and therefore we probably wouldn't be very good friends. I prefer facts and science. I mean, I sometimes identify with my cat more than I do with other people, but I'm not catkin. Moving on! I think we've sufficiently offended a bunch of SJWs today. All in good fun, all in a day's work. Harald Serve says, question. So if you answer this on camera, it means I'm getting my first ever tattoo done the same day. Oh, I'm so excited about this. My question is, have you ever thought about getting more tattoos? And if so, what kind and where on your body? Thanks in advance. Love you. Love you too, and you have to post pictures on Twitter or tag me on Instagram if you get your tattoo done. I wanna see it. Anyway, I kind of want to get a lot of different tattoos. I want to get one on my wrist or maybe on my fingers. I'm not sure. I want to get a set of health hearts on my wrist. But instead of like the Zelda type, I want to get the Binding of Isaac type where there's like the soul heart and the black heart in that kind of art style because I love Binding of Isaac so much. And then at some point, maybe I'll get like a custom Maggie / Tara Babcock little Binding of Isaac dude. I don't know. I actually made a video recently entitled Tattoos I Want to Get Soon or something like that. And I'll post that in the description if you want to watch it. It goes into more detail, but there are a bunch of things I want to get. And now I'll probably add to the list something for Eve. It would be pretty cool to get like a Scratch tattoo, you know, Scratch from Dragon Ball Z, or like Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service, and then put Eve's name over it. Good luck on your tattoo. Next question. Squizzly has another question and he's following up about his last question. Here's what he said last time. Question. This is kind of sad, but my friend recently got raped and I know where the rapist lives, so me and my friends devised a plan to scare the fuck out of him or may even beat him. What are your opinions on that? This time he says, question. This goes with the question I had about the rape thing. The thing is, he is 16 and court isn't going to do anything until he is 18, but my friend is lesbian, so she in no way would fuck a man. Anyway, the court is just gonna be put on parole. That's it. In my opinion, that's fucked. What do you think? Okay, so the harsh reality is that even though we have a justice system that's meant to protect people and to deal out justice, it's sometimes not always provable, and sometimes you don't get the outcome that you desire. That does not give you the right to go all anarchist or vigilante and take the matters into your own hands, because there's a high chance that the court is gonna prosecute you to the fullest extent, and then it's just not fair that you had to go to jail just because you wanted a different resolution for the case. I would recommend just staying out of it, giving her support as a friend, letting her know maybe what you want to do to the guy, but if she's your friend, she's not gonna want you to go through that. She's not gonna want you to go to jail for something that you do to this guy. Sometimes reality sucks. Squidsley again has another question. He says, question. Do you feel like you're being forced to flaunt yourself, or do you not care? Because most girls are super shy and self-conscious. I think that as a whole, girls experience sexuality a lot different than men do, but for me, I don't really. Some girls will flaunt themselves because they feel like they have to, or because they feel like it makes them more worth something, like they have some kind of prior trauma. Whereas others just work really hard for their bodies and like to show it off because it makes them feel sexy, powerful, it's fun. I work really hard on my body, my aesthetic. I have a specific look that I like to go for. And for me, showing it off is just fun. I'm a very sexual person. I always have been since I was like 8 or 9 years old. Puberty just hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. It's fun for me, and it's a way for me to keep track of my progress. And you guys seem to like it, so I don't see any harm in it. As a moral nihilist, I don't have anything against it or anyone who does it for any reason. But no, I definitely don't feel forced to do anything. If I feel forced to do something, I lose my passion to do it and I just don't do it. I don't think I'd ever be able to be in a job where I was forced to do something I absolutely hate. And the last question we have for the week, whoa, is from Derelict's Blazer. He says, or she, Tara, what's your opinion on underage sex? I don't know what to do, and I'm not 18. This is a completely personal choice. Never listen to anyone else telling you that you should or shouldn't. But my assumption would be that if you don't know what you want to do, you probably shouldn't just go for it. When I had sex for the first time, I was underage as well, but I was completely ready. It's something I really wanted, and it's something that I researched, and I knew how to do it safely. If you do happen to do it, make sure that you have safe sex, even if he doesn't want to, or she. I forget which gender you are, I don't even know. Are you binary, non-binary, gay, gender, queer, gay, queer gender? I don't fucking know. Your partner, make sure that they know your boundaries, make sure that they respect you, and make sure that you're 100% ready. I can never tell you that you should be having sex by 16. Some people aren't ready well into their 20s. If you find it to be something that you should only do with a special person, or if you want to wait until you're married, fucking do it. It's never something I would do, obviously. But I believe in personal liberty and doing what you want. Alright, that's it for the questions this week. Let's go ahead and open this thing, because I don't know what the fuck it is. I feel like I'm opening my standard mail with you guys. Like, hey guys, I got a bill from the vagina industry. Oh my god. It's a card with my face on. Okay. How do I, okay. Am I doing it? I don't know if I'm doing it. Oh my god. And on the back it says funkypigeon.com. There's another picture of me. Oh my god, it's from Sarah. Okay. Dear Tara, my name is Sarah and I'm 19 years old from London, UK. I wanted to send you this card to thank you for your content. The hard work and detail you put into all your videos doesn't go unnoticed or underappreciated. I'm a massive fan of your channel. Honestly, this is something I needed to hear today. After all of the demonetization, limited or no ads hit my channel, it was kind of depressing to feel like, wow, another hit on the fact that I know I'll never be a legit YouTuber who makes money off of ads and has advertiser support or YouTube support. support. Even though I haven't been making more than $100 in ads on either channel. Combined, for a while, it was just kind of a smack in the face. And then, of course, you have the people who are bitching about Fan Service Friday. So I don't know, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place and I was pretty stressed out today, and this is an amazing fix to that. One of the things I admire the most about you is that you have such strong opinions and you don't care what anyone thinks or has to say about you. Thank you for reinforcing that, because today was a little hard. You are such an open book, and as someone who is also an open and sexual person, I get judged all the time and sometimes get called things like a slut. Fuck 'em. The fact that sometimes people label you these ridiculous things and you don't care and still continue to be yourself is amazing. You are also so beautiful and intelligent. I love your style. You're always so colorful. And nails and lip color are always on fleek, lol. My nails are not really on fleek right now, but you know. Keep being you and continue to make amazing videos, and I will always support. Lots of love from Sarah, XXX. Insta is _Miss Sarah with the H at the end, X. I'll post that in the description if you want to check her out. Thank you so fucking much. This is so sweet. Like, I seriously, I don't know. I needed this today. Thank you. You're like Tara, but with an S and an H at the end. Okay, we've got our box today. What's our box? What's in this box? It could be a box, or it could be a babushka box. I don't fucking know. Let's open it. Cat It filters, I think. So we got 2 Cat It filters. Yes, from Rubber Tongue for the fountain that he got me for Eve. Eve loves the fountain, by the way. I also took a drink from it, not gonna lie.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try this. It's mine now. Get out of here.
Hi, LMT. New water filters for Eve, her fountain. For Eve's fountain, apostrophe S. Anytime you want to like possessive something, you just add an apostrophe S. Unless it's yours, his, hers, etc. Amazing LMT, even more water filters for Eve, her fountain. Fucking Rubber Tongue? God. There is no excuse for such bad grammar. You are a slave of the American LMT, which, by the way, everyone always asks. It's Latex Mistress Tara. Get good, Rubber Tongue. Get good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short episode of Friday Night Mail. Please like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you want to support my content, I do have a Patreon because, oh my God, I can't live without my Patreon right now. Twitch helps a little. Sponsors like Adam and Eve help a little. Patreon helps the most. And I'm thinking about doing more live streams there now that they have like this live stream beta, so it's pretty cool. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the fucking mood upper. I love it. So what I needed right now. I'm so glad that that wasn't just a bill, like a hellacious healthcare bill from when I was back in Seattle trying to figure out why I get headaches. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with another Friday Night Mail. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway down in the description. Check out Sarah. She's a fucking badass and deserves all of your support and follows. And tell Rubber Tongue what a cuck he is. Bye, guys. Let's show the ass. Oh, yeah.